Welcome to episode 139 of Paper Brief, the podcast where we dive into the fascinating world of machine learning papers. I'm your host, Charlie, and today we've got Cleo, an expert in tech and ML, to discuss a cool paper titled Alpha Clip, a clip model focusing on wherever you want. Ready to enlighten us, Cleo?
Absolutely, Charlie. This paper is all about enhancing the now famous clip model so that it pays attention to specific regions in an image, which could be incredibly useful for a bunch of different applications.
Interesting. So how does this alpha clip actually work? And what makes it different from the regular clip model?
Well, traditionally, clip looks at an entire image and tries to understand all the content. But sometimes you just want to zoom in on particular parts, maybe specified by a human or another model. Alpha Clip does exactly that by using an additional alpha channel to highlight the areas of interest.
Sounds pretty neat. Does this tweaking affect the model's ability to recognize stuff overall?
Not at all. In fact, it preserves all the recognition abilities of the original clip and adds to it by allowing precise control over what parts of the image you want to focus on.
Could you give us some examples of tasks where Alpha Clip would be useful?
Certainly, Alpha Clip shines in areas like open world recognition, working with large language models, and even in generating 2D or 3D images conditionally.
So it's quite versatile. Any advantages over the original clip model that stood out in the paper?
Many, actually. It shows superior classification accuracy and exceptional ability to understand the link between image regions and text. It's also helpful in improving the results of 3D optimization tasks.
Seems like specifying regions really helps the model. But how did the researchers train Alpha Clip?
They used a large set of region text paired data and an effective pipeline involving the Segment Anything model and other deep learning models to process this data. The result is a finely tuned alpha clip that's pretty amazing at its job.
This has been super insightful, Cleo. Before we wrap up, are there any potential limitations or future directions mentioned?
The paper hints at the next steps being about streamlining the process even more and expanding its use in various other tasks. It's an ongoing journey, and Alpha Clip seems like one big leap in the right direction.
Great! Thanks for breaking it down for us today. And thank you to everyone for tuning in to episode 139 of Paper Brief. We'll catch you next time for another exciting paper discussion.